Good morning. Oh my gosh, have you ever felt burnt out? Going through holidays, hustle and bustle. What the heck month are we in of COVID? Who's tired? Who is worn out? I'm going to tell you, I was. It's okay. It's okay to be there and also still find blessings in every day, enjoy every day. One thing doesn't have to consume another. But I listened to a podcast yesterday, Brene Brown, what? If you are not following her, super recommend that you follow her. I'm a gigantic fan. And it was about burnout and dealing with stress. And some of the takeaways from this, just follow me here because this was so helpful to me and totally met me where I was yesterday, day before, right? Okay. Emotions have a beginning, a middle, and an end. I think about that, and I think about it like the breath, right? A breath has a beginning, a middle where we hold it, and an end. And sometimes I think we don't process our emotions. We don't let them come through because we are afraid that we will not come to the end of them. And so I found it so empowering to just remember emotions have a beginning, a middle, and an end. And so do stress triggers. They have a beginning, middle, and end. But sometimes we bottle them up, right? Because we're maybe not in a place where it's safe to process that emotion. I love this example, right? This hadn't happened to me in like a million years, but you get catcalled on the sidewalk, right? And what you want to say is, listen, this is not how we treat each other. That's not respectful. That doesn't feel good to me. It's not really a safe place to engage or confront. Probably that's not going to go well. So you go home and you process it at home. Or, we don't think that it is socially acceptable to process that emotion in that time, right? When your boss is having a conversation with you. I remember this when I worked corporate. There were some hormone days and I legit sat in his office and cried. Like, that was not socially appropriate, right? But we do need to process the emotions so we can take time later to come back and visit them. And so here are some tips to do that. I think you're going to love these. And the other thing that I love is this is something you can do today. You don't have to buy a book, all the things, subscribe to something. You can just do this right in your home right today. Totally love this. Okay, tip number 1 of ways to complete the stress cycle, because it does have a beginning, middle, and an end. And that is physical activity. So whatever, moving your body, we are physical beings. We are spiritual beings having a physical experience. Move your body, get a walk, fresh air, sunshine, whatever your exercise of choice is, move your body. Number 2 is breathing. You've heard me talk about breathing before. I have some great mindfulness breathing videos that will make this super simple and easy for you if you've never done a breathing exercise. But you can breathe at a stoplight, on the toilet, reading an email. Just go, okay, breathing. And then social interaction. Oh my gosh, I got to do this yesterday and I had it set up 2 weeks ago when I didn't know how badly I was going to need some girlfriends. And I got to go to lunch with 2 precious, precious friends and we laughed and we talked about hard and we ate such good food. Oh my gosh, Vietnamese food. Okay, so social interactions, even if it's on Zoom, it's totally okay. Message a friend. I need to FaceTime. I need to see your face, whatever, we can get it done. Okay. 4, laughter. Heck yes. Laughter is the best medicine. And, my mom was on quarantine for a smidge and she came over and I was actually on Zoom with my business partner and all of a sudden the girls are in the Zoom. Like, it was just this super fun conversation and we laughed because Christine and I laugh together all the time. And my mom laughed. And then after we hung up, she was like, whew. When you live alone, it's not so easy to laugh. So we got to make time for laughter. And you can even reminisce about laughing about a time that was funny. There's a story that we tell in our family of being camping out west when my brother and I were little. well, we were medium. He was high school, I was middle school-ish. And my grandma went with us. And oh my gosh, somebody farted in the camper after the lights were out. Y'all, we laughed for an hour. I mean, we laughed until we cried. We laughed until our sides hurt. It went on and on and on. And we have reminisced about that funny experience. I'm a huge believer that fart and poop jokes are always funny. It's a good thing I live with middle schoolers. But anyway, so laugh. And then affection, 20-second hug. Tell your people that you need a 20-second hug. It's okay to ask for it. And it's not about the 20 seconds. You don't have to count to 20. But somewhere around in there, the physiology is you will feel your body relax. 20-second hug. Get some physical connection. And cry. Okay, I'm just going to tell you, I had a big, old, ugly cry yesterday morning. For me, it processes emotions. I like to do it by myself. Y'all don't need to see that. And it's good for my soul. And I think the other thing is sometimes we're afraid to stop crying because we're afraid it won't end. But when we don't feed the emotions that are making us want to cry, if we just say the thing and have the cry, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, it's gone, it's past, and whew, feel better. So if you like a big old ugly cry, like not like it, right? Like none of us like it. And yet if you feel like that is a thing, let me know. I would love to know that. I think we can empower each other, that it's okay to touch our emotions and to move through them, like moving through a tunnel. There is a light at the other end, but we do have to move through the tunnel to get to it. Okay, and the last one, creative expression. And I have to tell you a story about this because again, like there is no mistake, right? God always gives us what we need in the moment. So this creative expression piece was on the podcast. I did almost all the other stuff on the list between Monday and yesterday, and a little bit again this morning. And creative expression isn't necessarily my go-to thing, but I am going to hang up from here and do a TikTok fun dance video, make a fool of myself, because dancing brings me joy and I don't do enough of it. And so I'm going to do that. But here's the story. I opened up my email this morning, which I am the worst at emails, okay? The worst at processing emails. But Gracie's new orchestra teacher, Mrs. Brown, I'm already a fan and we've never met, sends an email to parents, excuse the long email, but I felt a lot of hard emotions in the classroom yesterday. I want to love, hey Lorna, I want our kids to love music, and sometimes practicing when you're dealing with hard emotions just brings up that I'm not good enough. How perceptive is this woman? Holy smokes, we are so blessed with the adults that have impact on our kiddos. And she said, I want to help our kids enjoy practicing and enjoy music and get the love out of it. So she gave us questions. Right, but here it is. It's like, here is this dovetail again of I was empowered with this information about get creative outlets. And then here's a teacher providing creative outlets in a super positive way for our kiddos. It was just absolutely amazing. So thank you for watching. I hope that this gave you value. I hope that you will make time today to do one of these things. Because there's a lot of stress in the world, and I am just about up to here with the amount of grief in the world and loss. And you know what? It's okay to say that, and it doesn't mean that I am not a happy, joyful person. And there's grief in the world, right? And so I hope this was helpful to you. If it was, I would love for you to share it or tag a friend that you think might get some benefit out of it. We are here for each other, and we're just gonna stay healthy and weird. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.